Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCH81 and today I'm very excited to be doing an exclusive review for this Mafex Robocop 1, the renewal version. I'm just kidding. This is the very old one. Like I mentioned in my previous video, I think this guy is about 4 to 5 years by now. This is 67, if I'm not wrong, number 67. I got this when it got released and you can see that it still looks as beautiful. Of course, I do not have the box anymore. I discarded it long ago. Okay, so let's take a closer look on the figure. You can see that the paint itself, even though it's 3 to 4 years ago or maybe 4 to 5 years, it still looks equally good. My goodness, this does looks like a real thing, like a hot toy. As you can see, there are some reflections of blue and purple over here, just like in the movie, and it reflected the lights off very well. And some of you guys even asked whether does it contains die cast. I'm afraid not. Yeah, I don't think it actually have any die cast part on it, but it does have some weight. Okay, yeah, some of you guys who are more expert in terms of the material, you can actually leave your comments whether is this guy really have die cast. I kind of doubt so, but he does have some weight, and yeah, it feels good. I mean, it feels good, and the purple shines on it does looks very nice. You can see there are some purple and blue when the lights got reflected of it. Yeah, as you can see some blue here. Wow, this is awesome. And when you move the legs, you can see that, wow, the mechanism is like the real thing. This is so good, my goodness. Yeah, and even the face, yep, I can still see Peter Weller there. Yeah, his lip is unmistakable. Yep, and yeah, one thing for sure, the skin tone is pretty pale. So some of you guys did mention that the newer renewal versions could have improved on the skin tone color. You can also see the is this Robocop or is this say OCP or something? There's some wording here, I can't really see that. Yeah, looks very detailed. My goodness, guys. Now we shall move on to the articulations. I'll start with the head as always, so you can see that he can turn to the right, turn to the left. Yep, looking up, not a problem. Looking down, also not a problem. It's actually on a ball joint. Yep, so mine actually gotten loose over time, you can see that, but it still holds the poses, so no problem. And for the arms, of course, you can turn 360 degree, no problem. And there is a butterfly joint. Yeah, the movement is not as wide as some of the SH figures, but it still does its job. And I do have a grabs here, is that you can see it's like disconnected from the body for the arms. This looks pretty ugly, but I know they do it for the articulation purposes. Yep, so let's see if we can go up. Not much, just like this. Yeah, because there's a blockage here. Any shivers? Not really. Okay, and the double joint elbow, which looks very good. And his hand, of course, he can move around going up and down there. And his body, yep, I believe, let's see, there's only 1 point articulations on his waist. Oh no, sorry, 2 points of articulations. Yep, so you can actually turn over here just below the torso, and also at the waist there's much turning. You can still hear the squeaking sound. Yep. Okay, as for his leg, there is a pull down mechanism that you can see, and once you pull it down, I believe he can actually kick. Wow, even more than 90 degrees there. Very good. He can even touch his foot. Okay, and then going backwards, yeah, not too bad. Oh, okay, actually you can go all the way. Wow. Okay, you can do a 360 degree turns, no issue. And there's no shivers unless you just do a shivers on the ball joint. And let's see if there is a, oh, it's just a single joint knee. Yep, pretty good already, not too bad. Yep, and for his leg, like I mentioned just now, you can see there's some mechanism. When you move it, this stick will actually move along. Okay, of course you can also shivers it, and there is a toe hinges as well. Wow, this is awesome. Let's see if you can see the year there, 1987. Hey, oh, that's the Robocop being made. So this is 2018. Where you look at that, guys, 2018. So it's a 5 years old figure. My goodness, and it still looks so beautiful. Let's see how well he can do a split. I doubt so because of this part here, so he can't really do any split, as you can see. But it's still a pretty good range of articulations for robots here. Okay, so right up next, we are going to move on to the accessory. I will start off with the hands as always. So he does comes with a pair of open palms hand that is already on the figure, a pair of closed fist hands, left finger pointing hands, and a right gun trigger hands, which I already put it the guns here. So he does comes with this very nice gun as well. And lastly, a right hands with the weapons coming out from it. He actually used this to read some information as well, but it's rather sharp. Be very careful about it. And other than this faceplate, he just comes with two more interchangeable faceplate. Yes, I know it looks disturbing because without the visor, he kind of look creepy. Yeah, this one is with the slightly open mouth, and this one is with the bigger open mouth. And he also comes with these two parts for his tights to open up to show his guns, where his gun is stored in. Yeah, very cool parts. And he also comes with this battle damage visor, as well as this battle damage chest plates. You can see the details are pretty amazing. Wow. And last but not least, of course, he just comes with this shooting effects for his gun. So wow, as you can see, this Robocop does comes with quite a number of accessories. And right up next, I'm going to show you how to put on some of the accessories onto him. I'll start with the hands as always. Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
Your move, creep.
Your move, creep.
Click on the likes button if you enjoy this review. Thank you for your cooperation. Okay, so let's move on to some size comparison. I will start off with some Iron Mans. I have this SH Figuarts Iron Man Mark III here, and also this Comic Cave Iron Man Mark 42. Okay, they are almost on the same scale. And next we have some Marvel Legends Classic Iron Man, which is bigger, and also this Mafex Iron Man Mark 85. Next, I'll compare with the Mafex Terminator 1 and also this Great Twins Terminator 2. And lastly, I would like to compare with this other Robocop that I have, which is from Figma, and my goodness, they look like father and son. Okay, so my final verdict for this Robocop 1 figure is, in terms of the overall look, you can see even for a 5-year-old figure, the paint is still keeping very well. It still looks very shiny. My only complaint is that the arms actually can get pretty far apart from the body, but you can actually adjust it. Yeah, it's for the articulation purposes, so it's not a big deal. I'll still give him a 5 out of 5 in terms of that. And for the articulations, I think he's pretty well for a robot. He can do whatever a Robocop can do. Of course, don't expect him to having like a Spider-Man kind of articulations, so it's still pretty good. I would say a 4 out of 5 maybe. And for the accessory, wow, it just blew me away. They even give some better damage parts, which is very good. Even for the you know, his tag can open up. Yeah, those things are really good thoughts of it. A 5 out of 5 for the accessory. And as for the scale, as you can see just now, this guy scaled pretty well. Not too big, not too small, just right. So if you were to ask me, I think this is a total must-have, especially if you are from the 80s or 90s kind of era. Yeah, this guy is very iconic, so I totally recommend you to grab the renewal versions if you have missed this guy. So I do hope that this review does in a way help you to decide whether you should get the new Robocop. Yes, this one is like a totally the same as that one. Maybe they improve some skin tone, some paints, I'm not sure, but you can see that it looks a very good molds to begin with. And I'll catch you guys again in my next video. Do watch this video now, I insist.